Good morning, everyone. I'm Kerry McElroy, and this is Aim for Stronger. It's a beautiful, beautiful weekend this weekend. I can't even believe how great it's going to be. It's going to be a little hot, but we've got lots to show you today. We've got some great workouts planned for you. So if you've been following along, you know that you can go to our Aim for Stronger YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. We'd love you to do that. So again, this site is so that we can promote our virtual training programs and or our in-house programs in all the different places where we work. So, and that's Gold's Gym in Norton. That's our home studios. That's the YMCA South Coast in Fall River. That is down the Cape in Gray Gables on the beach with Barb. Yeah. Go. So you can reach us on our Aim for Stronger page. You can get right to our website. We also have a Facebook page. So you're on YouTube right now. Like and subscribe and share this with your friends. We'd love that. Okay, we got a couple of things we want to talk about this week, though. We're going to be doing a Facebook Live Tabata. Oh my God, Tabata and Facebook Live. How cool is that? So you can interact with us live and get a great workout. That's going to be Thursday, July 30th at 4:30. We're going to be down the Cape at Barb's house. It's going to be awesome. So join us. We'll talk about it next week again, too. So Tabata, Thursday, July 30th, 4:30 p.m. Interact with us live. That'll be so cool. And you can talk to us on the actual live. So it'll get recorded and also placed on our YouTube page and also our Facebook page. So if you miss it, but let your friends know, okay? Today, we'd like to do a special shout out to No Bull out of Franklin, Mass. Patty and I have our new shoes on, No Bull shoes. Okay, I have black ones on. Patty's got green ones on. Yep, we love these shoes for lifting. They're nice and flat. Great stuff. I also love, as you know, if you've seen before, I love their shorts. A lot of their apparel products are awesome too. So a little shout out. We get no money for that. We just love the product. We're going to say it, No Bull. Check it out if you have a minute, okay? All right, so today we've got workouts, shoulders, triceps, biceps. Everyone wants to shape your upper body, right? So we're going to go around. We've got Patty doing some weight training with weights, machines. We've got Vivian doing everything from a balance position. We've got me using the TRX to do all those body parts. And finally, we've got Barb using bands. So you can find something at home that you can do for shoulders, triceps, and biceps. We're going to show you 4 different perspectives on all those body parts. And you pick the one that you think works best for you with the tools that you have at home. Yada, yada. Okay? All right, so without further ado, we're going to start right in with Barb, starting off in Gray Gables, down the Cape. She's got her beautiful tubes. Away we go.
How are you? Hi, everyone. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm going to show you a bicep, a tricep, and a shoulder exercise. So I have my super band here, and it's the easiest one. It's a 1/4 inch. So my shoulder, I'm gonna step on the band. My feet are about shoulder width apart. I'm gonna grab on kind of a wide grip, and then I'm gonna curl it up to my neck, my shoulders. My elbows are kind of holding the band back, belly in tight, and I have a soft knee. I'm gonna press over my head and then pinch my shoulder blades back and bring it right back down to my shoulders. So I'm gonna add a little step to this. I'm gonna step together, shoulder press. Step together, shoulder press. So that's my shoulder. For your biceps, I'm gonna slide my hands down, nice squat position. I have my thumbs up, and then I'm gonna stand up and give myself a nice bicep curl right here. Keeping my elbows down by my side, belly in tight. And then for my tricep, I'm gonna step on, let out one foot. I'm gonna bring my elbow in front, and then I'm gonna bring my chest out and my arm straight up. And then I'm just gonna bend at the elbow. Belly in tight. Single arm tricep extension.
Beautiful, Barb. I love it. Now, Barb, how did you pick that particular tube? What made you pick that one? You said that's
okay. So the 1/4 inch, the 1/4 inch band is the smallest one, and just strength-wise, and anything overhead is hard for me, or a lot of women, it's hard overhead. So I picked the easiest band. It's a 1/4 inch. It's like 5 to 15 pounds of weight.
Okay. Yeah, resistance, perfect. Okay, yeah. Okay. Where can we get those, Barb?
These are from Perform Better, and they come in 1/4 all the way to, then you have a 1/2, and then you have a 3/4, and then you have a inch, and yada yada.
Yeah, I love
them, and they're really sturdy, and they last a long time.
Yeah, I'll say this too. One thing, those as trainers, we use bands all the time with our clients, and you might have some bands at home out there that those of you watching,
Right.
just make sure you get a quality band. Like Barb said, you probably should go to,
A
TRX.
good- Correct. Yeah, because they actually are thicker.
Because you don't want that band ever snapping on you. You know what I mean?
Right, right. So they used to make a red one like this. It's thinner, and they stopped making it because it was too thin and it would snap.
Yeah.
So they made the thicker 1/4-inch one.
Yeah. Perfect.
And it's a great workout, fabulous workout.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Listen, it doesn't have to be weights to create resistance. We hope we've taught you that over the 15 different content videos we've made. It's about creating resistance, whether it's your body weight, a TRX strap, a dumbbell, tubes, what have you, bands. Just create some resistance for yourself and really pound that muscle. So,
Correct.
thanks, Barb. All right, Patty. Patty is over to Patty in her home studio. It's just beautiful. She's going to do some shoulders, triceps, biceps, with a variety of things you might have around the house, dumbbells, machines.
Well, good morning, everyone. Today, yes, as Kerry said, I'm going to be using my home gym. It's a body solid gym. First thing I'd like to show is the shoulders. I'm going to be turning my direction this way, so you'll be to the side. So before I start, thinking whether you're in a home gym doing shoulder press or in a regular gym, just want to give a couple tips. So when you work with your wrist above the shoulder just a little bit, it takes a lot of that added pressure, unnecessary pressure off of the shoulder. So we want to make sure when we start that we keep the wrist straight. The angle is, I like to keep it as a rule, a little bit above. So the wrist a little bit above the shoulder. It takes added pressure off of the shoulder, and also it takes it off of the rotator cuff. Okay, so with that being said, I'm doing an overhead press, shoulder press. Can you see me okay? I've got my palms facing away from me. My wrist is going to be nice, stabilized position. I want to keep my spine neutral. So my core, keep it tight, and I'm taking a nice inhale, exhale up, inhale coming back, exhale up with a slight pause, inhale coming back, and one more, exhale up, inhale back. Yeah, feels great. Well, as we mentioned so often, it doesn't matter what resistance is, what we use. And also, everything's not about a ton of weight. When you lighten up the weight, it's so days where, yeah, I can go heavy, but I choose to go lighter. It causes you to pay attention. It causes you to let the smaller muscle group in and not get robbed by the others that want to take over. Okay, so shoulder press. My next one, because I'm already set up, I'm going to do tricep. So I'm going to do a tricep press down, push down. I'm going to have my feet are close together. I'm grabbing the bar with my palms over the top. I'm coming in here, creating just about a 90-degree angle. I'm going to inhale, exhale down. I often say, when you're pushing down, knuckles to the floor, knuckles to the ground. So I'm keeping my elbow slightly in front of me. I've got a bend. My posture. Inhale, exhaling down. Exhaling up. Exhaling all the way down. Okay, lastly, bicep curl. Cable. Well, it's a pulley system actually. Connect it here down low. Is grabbing the bar. Today I'm using a short bar. And I want to just demonstrate it for a moment. Using a short bar. So if my hands are close gripped on the inside of the bar, the closer they are, I'm working more of the outer part of the bicep, creating the definition over here. If I take my hands onto the bar and I put them on the outer, I'm still doing bicep curl, but I'm working more on the inside of the bicep. Today I'm going to grab close grip, my knees together, soft bend, my elbows are going to remain in front of the hips, and I'm curling up. And I want to mention, I like to go the full range of motion. There's times that we'll go half. But if I'm going to just look at my full set, for today, I'm gonna go full set all the way down. Exhaling up. Inhaling down, nice and controlled. Whether I'm coming up, pausing for one, taking it back down, nice and controlled on the way down. So one more, curling up, exhaling down, nice and controlled. So whether you take the inside grip or outer, definitely want to be alternating back and forth. But my tip for today would be, so often people have said, even yesterday, how do we get the outside? Well, it's all in the grip. Grip close, it's opposite, grip close, go for outer, grip away, go for inner.
Yeah, that's awesome, Patty. You know, when we're in a gym situation, I know, you know, all kinds of little things. You can throw your thumb over a bar or around a bar, and it can dramatically change, where you're going to peak a bicep or a tricep, or or bring a shoulder out of an exercise and isolate a little bit more. Just little tiny things. You're so right. Yep. Yep. Awesome. Or what seemed like little tiny things can result in different gains. So, all right. So I'm going to start with, I'm coming up right behind me. I've got my TRX straps. So I might have to adjust a few things. And of course, I saw my little dog Shirley walk out. She just finished having her dinner. So I'm going to have to move her. She's sitting right underneath there. So, hi, baby. Come here, you. Come here. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Here she is. She's just going to say hello. This is my baby. She's older. She's 16 and a half. She's my love bug. Over here. Here we go. And the other thing I noticed was I just looked at I realized my mom's pictures in the background there. I just want to shout out to my mom, whose birthday it would have been yesterday. She would have been 76. So I miss her so much. Anyway, so she's happening in the background now. I've got a different angle. So, all right. So I'm going to be doing some TRX today. So TRX is body weight training. So we're creating resistance by the angle of our body. So if you've never used a TRX strap, let me walk over a little bit here. So TRX straps, I've got these hooked to the back of a door. So it comes with a little door hanger. Otherwise, sometimes I think Vivian, you've got yours on an X mount, right, on the ceiling?
Yeah, it's on the ceiling, right.
Hooked up a little bit different.
That it's right on the ceiling.
So Vivian's got a little bit more alternatives that she can do when they're hanging from the ceiling. When you're on a door frame, it makes it a little bit more difficult to because you only have one angle to go. But I would highly recommend, if you have one at home, you can buy these on Amazon, that it comes with the door hanger. You put it on a door that opens the opposite way than the way you're going, because you can have some tragedies. We don't want any TRX tragedies out there, okay? So make sure that this door opens inside, so I'm pulling this way, so it's perfect, okay? Can you guys hear me okay?
Very well.
Yep. Okay, good. So we're going to do a couple of things. I'm going to start with triceps and biceps, and then I'll add shoulders in just for sake of introducing a few concepts. So these are beautiful. This is a commercial strap. You can get them online for about $200. Last I knew, they were back ordered during COVID-19, but I think they've come back into stock now. So again, they just hook in, whether you put them on a yellow strap and hook them up top, or you put them over a door, you will create resistance with the angle of your body. So we're going to start by working the triceps, and I'm going to keep my hands nice and high. Can you guys see me? Okay. I'm going to keep my hands high and try not to touch the two handles together. So this is effectively an extension, as if I were laying across a bench and this is skull crushers, okay? Only you're upright, okay? So I like this for folks who maybe can't lay on a bench, don't have a bench at home, yada, yada. So here we go. So we're going to come up, keeping our hands nice and tight. I'm going to get up onto my tippy toes, and I'm going to keep my body nice and tight. Now, it goes without saying probably you're not going to have a huge angle here of your body, because your triceps are a smaller set of muscles. So you're probably going to I'm not going to do the same angle I would do for chest, okay, where I'll be laying back on back. So we're here, nice and tall. I'm up on my tippy toes. I'm just going to bend at the elbows, bringing the handles to my head, and straight back up. I'm going to stand back just to create a little bit more angle of myself here. So I'm not touching my hands together. I know you can't see that, but you want to try to keep your hands separate, so you're working each tricep separately. So my body's nice and tight. You don't want to have your bum behind you or be dragged in here. Nice and tight with your body, so you're always in a plank mode, okay? So there's triceps. I'm going to go to biceps, other side of, this is just a bicep curl, so other side of the arm. We're going to create the same effect. We're going to come up nice and high. The key, can you guys see me? Yeah, okay. The key is, to make sure you keep your elbows nice and high in this, okay? You don't want to drop them below. You want to keep them nice and high, so we're always peaking the bicep, okay? Now, you may feel the shoulders, because the neat thing about triceps, the neat thing about TRX, and Vivian and Barb and Patty will attest to this, is it's a full body move. Because you're in a plank position, you're going to feel like you're working other muscle groups as well, okay? So let's go back, so nice and tall. My palms are facing my head, okay, or facing the ceiling, but they're going to end up facing your head. You can curl around, okay, probably not this way. I would normally do biceps where I would curl around like that, but I am going to rather not curl around, okay? I would hold a dumbbell like that, but I'm going to curl around just for the sake of making sure I don't lose the grip, okay? So we're coming all the way up again. Open them up, don't touch them together. Angle of your body, curl right toward the forehead. Try to keep the body nice and tight. Keep those elbows, I'm going to move in just a little bit. Keep those elbows nice and high, and wow, you can feel that. Okay, so you're going to come all the way out. If you can, keep the body nice and tight. Pull right toward the forehead, okay? That's a tough one, probably tougher than it looks. If you can get more of an angle of your body, that's great. You're going to pull more of your body, therefore up the weight load. Like Barb said, you go from 5 to 10 pounds to like 20 to 30 pounds, depending on the angle of your body. Last one. We don't do a lot with rear delts, the rear of the shoulders. So I'm going to show you that one. It's perfect because I'm on a door frame here. So because the TRX doesn't move, if I was on a cable crossover, I'd pull and get my rear delt. But because this doesn't move, I'm going to have to move my body and create that movement, that resistance. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So the TRX is in a fixed position. So now, because I've got to get it behind me, I'm going to have to step forward and create that, okay? So we're going to start here. I like to have, so I like to start from a squat position, maybe a slight little angle, little bend in your arm. And I'm going to step forward, so I'm creating that this TRX is going to come behind me. We call this a T move, because you're going to end up in a T. You can see me this way. Unfortunately, we're from the side here. So I'm going to start with a slight bend of angles, nice soft knees. I step forward into a T. Okay, so I'm pulling essentially with the rear of my shoulders and back up. The TRX stays fixed, but I move. Okay, I'm losing my balance here. Sorry, Vivian's going to come out balance in a minute. So we step forward into a T. Now you can also do a Y and get a little bit more of the front shoulder. So we'd start from the same position, come up, and come up into a Y. Okay, so we look like with the letter Y in the alphabet. Okay, so we have to step forward to create that element of moving the TRX back in space. Okay, questions, my friends? Anything? So we got a couple of shoulders, triceps, biceps. Okay, all right, over to Miss Vivian now with some balance added to all of these exercises.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you the different bands here too. So what Barbara was talking about, the different resistance. We have a big black one, and the yellow one's almost the same as the black, but it's a little bit less resistance than this one. So there's a plethora of bands out there, and I got all these from Perform Better. So it's a great adage to your home gym, So we're gonna work on balance and bicep, triceps, and shoulders. I have these discs here. Right, and we have 2 discs. You can get them at Perform Better. You can go on Amazon and get discs. They run from $14 to $50, depending on the quality of the plastic. This is a very thick plastic, so I know it's not going to pop. All right, so we're going to use these for our exercises. I like to put it on a yoga mat just so it doesn't slide a little bit if you're on a hard floor. So we're here on a yoga mat with our discs, and you can put them about hip distance apart, all right? The wider the stance, the easier it'll be. And I'm gonna be barefoot, so it's gonna be even harder doing it barefoot. So show me some grace and mercy if I fall off, okay? Okay, all right, so can you see me? Can you see me?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna work shoulder first. We have so much fun kayaking. I'm gonna do a little kayak move, all right? So last week, all 4 of us went over to Barb's and she took us kayaking and it was beautiful. So I'm gonna envision that kayaking, even boarding too. So you take this little bar, you can buy these online too, very inexpensive, to your home gym. Working core right here, shoulders. So I'm gonna just pretend I'm in the water on a board or sitting in my kayak. And we're just gonna pretend we're pushing this through the water, down. Woo! There it is, good. I'm focusing at the wall, kayaking, working those shoulders, and it depends on what size of the bar you're gonna do to work hard. This is a 4-pound bar, so I suggest starting with something lighter than heavy because you're not on the floor. You got a little movement here on these discs, okay? So that works shoulders and back. You want to keep your midsection nice and tight, knees soft, squeezing your glutes, pulling your belly into your spine. So I call it almost like an athletic position, like when you're ready to play tennis or catch a ball down on the ground. So here again, one more time. There it is. So you're working shoulder and back. So I'm going to step off, put this off to the side, and we're going to work biceps. I got a little lighter weight because when you're working with balance too, you want to make sure you get the balance down, and then you're going to go up heavier with the weights. So I have some 8-pound dumbbells right here. I'm stepping back on the disc, get your balance. Soften those knees. Find something to look at. This isn't that easy when you're barefoot. It's a lot easier with sneakers on, so try with sneakers first, okay? So here we go. Again, get that little athletic stance, shoulders walking down, and we can go together with that hammer curl, just like that. You can do 10. Or if you want to try something a little different, you can alternate, which might be a little harder right there. So there's your bicep hammer curl, whether it's together or alternating. All right, I'm going with 5 with triceps. Good. I don't want to fall off my little discs here. All right, so we're stepping back on the disc. Triceps. I think I might go sideways so you can see me. Again, you're going to get in that little athletic position a little bit more hinged through the hip, like you're going to shut your car door with your butt, okay? Here we go. Oh, yeah. Glue those elbows right to your side. So you're looking down with wall meets the ceiling. You want to make sure your ear is in line with your shoulder in line with your hips. And here we go. Kick it back, like the letter L to keep your tricep contracted. Come back. And this one is not easy. So you're getting more in that little hip hinge, flat back. Remember to breathe. There's tricep. All right. Any questions?
No, that was great,
That's
Vivian.
great.
Everything that we do should have a balance component. You know, everything that we do, you know, should, yeah. So tell us about those, Vivian. Yep.
These are great little balance. They're filled with air. I believe they come like this. Yeah, they come already, you know, pre-pumped, I guess. And this is a heavy-duty plastic. I've seen ones that are a little flimsier, and there's more movement, but they're not going to last as long as this. Because if you have, you know, a big client, you want to make sure this is not going to pop. So I would, you know, get the commercial kind, and because you're going to get more bang for your buck. You know, what you pay for your equipment, it's just going to last longer. And it does have these little knobs on the bottom to catch if it's on a rug, but I like to put it on a yoga mat just so it doesn't slip on the hardwood floor. So
Awesome. You know, guys, you're giving me an idea, Vivian. Maybe one of the future shows we should do our favorite home equipment and review some home equipment. Look at Barb's like, yeah. You know what I mean? If you were outfitting a home studio, what would we recommend? Maybe, well, let's do that in a couple of weeks too. So look for that one. Give me ideas. So, and by all means, if you folks out there watching have any ideas, you certainly can write to us. Go to our webpage or comments in the comments underneath when you like and subscribe us. So.
Yeah, like, you know, getting new toys, you know, and then you got to think of the exercise to use them with.
Believe it or not, I mean, people always think, oh, I can't have a home studio. I either don't have space or I don't have the money to buy all kinds of, like Patty's got all kinds of big equipment. You don't, I mean, that's wonderful. We all love that, but you don't necessarily need that. And you can outfit a very small space with some inexpensive tools that can really help you create resistance so that you can go and walk and go out to the front yard. Then you can get some strength training in without having to be, you know, buying all kinds of dumbbells and plates and benches and have to have, you know, an area to do that. All right, so gals, listen, it's been a great workout. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel down below, Aim for Stronger. Check out our Facebook page. Check out our web page if you want to train with one of us. All our contact information is there. We have all kinds of different programs for small training, one-on-one training, teach training, in-house training, in-home training, name it. We do it all. Hey, don't forget to mark your calendars, July 30th, 4:30, our Facebook Live. This week we ask you, what are you doing this week to aim for stronger? Okay, let us know. Who to aim for stronger, specific goals, right? All right. Anybody last minute words? Vivian, Barb, Patty, what do you got?
Hey, I'm pretty excited that if you could find one good thing about COVID is that people are being creative with their workouts. And I just love that, you know, finding new ways to stay fit and keep your mind healthy, your body healthy.
So true, Barb, so true. Yep. Patty?
I wanted to say also that in mentioning that we all do the one-on-one training. Some people think about the one-on-one training and say, I can't afford that. But I want to just put it out there that if you want to come one time just to get some tips on something or get some correct form, don't be shy for coming for a one-time session either. You might even get tips out of us.
That's great. Awesome, Patty. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Vivian, what do you got?
I just want to have a super day.
You guys enjoy the weekend. Thanks so much. Like and subscribe us on Aim for Stronger and keep aiming for stronger. Have a great one. See you next week.
Bye. See you later. Bye.